Exciting times, everyone. We have another feature done, at least for now. The next stage of this feature, I'm gonna build this one in stages because I was struggling to envision how it's gonna come together as I was making it. When I first thought about how it's gonna look, I imagined like a big waist-high berm starting right here, going all the way up to the top of this takeoff, and then like even another 2 feet or more high, so you could really pop and as well as get speed going forward and maybe even make it a little more trickable. The problem is, like, that is so much more dirt to move than what I've done already. I've already put in about 10 hours of work on this, and it will be about another 10 hours to get it to that point. And I'm just unsure about speed here. I mean, I do have a massive landing for the booter over there that gives you an insane amount of speed coming down. At the same time though, the ground here is like, or the shape for the curve is quite long, and the longer the takeoff you have, the more speed you're gonna lose. So the curve basically starts way down here and goes all the way to the top. So you could lose a lot of speed in this space right here. And the only way we're gonna find out is by testing it out. That's why I'm geared up today. And one of the things I did to actually shorten the entire curve was to elevate this ground a lot. And having the big roots that were here before really helped me, like it really encouraged me to elevate everything. And then I was also getting a ton of groundwater coming from the ridge up there, just draining through here, and it was like a river running straight through. So what I did was pick up a 10-foot long PVC pipe, 3 inches wide, and I dug a nice deep trench, set the pipe in right in here at quite a bit of an angle, so you have a nice downhill angle for the water to flow through. Covered rocks all around it, like beside it, on top of it, so everything around it drains well as well, because the water was just going all over the place. And then I added about a foot of dirt, more rock, and it's almost like 2 feet from up here to where the original forest floor was after you scraped out like all this loamy stuff. So yeah, it's a lot more dialed now. It's gonna drain nicer, and just the shapes of the forest floor are a lot more fine-tuned. So what we're gonna do now is take some test runs at this, starting from the landing of the big step up, and then hopefully that gives us a good feel for how this is going to shape up. Before I go to the next stage, I really want to find out, does this need to be bigger? Because it would be so sick to put in those extra hours, make this even boostier, but I just got to make sure the speed's there for it. All right, let's get up there and take some run-ins. That is slippery like ice today. That's crazy. Let's see how it rides. I think I'll have to stay pretty straight off this. Should be okay. All right, let's get up there. Oh yeah, that's fast. Yeah, this can be bigger. Give it another go. Yeah. I mean, it's soft, so it's really hard to tell. Let's take a look at this though. Okay, this run-in feels absolutely dialed. It is so smooth. But if you look at my tire marks, I'm taking a bit too sharp of a turn here because it is too flat of a turn. So I think what I will do is berm it some more. It's gonna be worth that bit of extra effort to really line this up a little nicer. And the lip does come kind of quick, but because there's like a big old stump this is basically built on, it's gonna be really hard to move that out of the way. And for that reason, I don't think I'm gonna move where the takeoff is. I'm just gonna like thicken everything up and really work this shape down here to line it up. In terms of height, it's really hard to tell now. Like as it stands right now, I don't want it any taller because it doesn't feel like it's quite fast enough. I mean, I'm going quick, and once this is packed, it's probably gonna be fine. But right now it feels like I don't want to go taller. However, if I berm it out more, maybe it will be fine. This is all kind of part of the process, is trying to calculate this as you're riding it and testing it. And yeah, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna kind of meet here in the middle somewhere. I'm gonna make it a foot taller, just so I can get more pop off it, make it a little more air, a little more fun, instead of just staying low to the ground, because the landing zone is quite a ways above this. It would be cool to have a bit of a step up you can kind of pop. And then if we can really dial in the run in follow the tire mark line and build a berm up the way I'm naturally riding already. That's gonna help me line up. I feel like I could shave kind of the base of this down a bit and then maybe push everything forward and up slightly, stack some more bucket loads on top, and then spend like probably a full day just really nailing this part down and getting it dialed. All right, let's just end the episode off with a fun lap here. Oh, I love that lap. So good. Whew. Great way to end the day. Now I can go home satisfied because sometimes building alone doesn't always do it. Okay, that's it for this episode. Thanks again for watching. As usual, if you want to be featured at the end of any of these videos, then go to the link in the description here, join that group folder, and then upload your content so I can download it and throw you at the end of the videos. Here are this episode's submissions. Thanks so much, you guys. See you in the next one. Peace out. Hell yeah. Yeehaw. Oh boy.